Okay, ladies and gents, are we ready? We got the rain sounds in the background. I think we're ready to rock and rumble. Okay, it's rogue time today. Boom, shakalaka. Okay. Going to change some minor things. Alright, we're ready to rock and rumble. At the same time, also, where is my Twisting Blades rogue build planner? Okay, there it is. Gotta pull all that up. I hope everybody's having a good time, yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Right. Are we ready to rumble? Good. I think we should be. Boop. Okay, grand. Now, I am going to test out a new tool as well. Let me see. Zoot, zoot. This is the one that I want. That, eh? Let's see. Okay, learned. Grand. Let's get to it. Steadfast Barracks. We'll go to Zab and Zet. And start rocking on from there. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ha. This is what I need. Okay, grand. Okay, now, before we go off and farm, I just need to get a little bit organized. Welcome everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Very pleased to see you all start turning up. Yeah? Turn it up like you always do. Head and shoulders covered in tattoos, bro. Alright. Let's go. Poor Rogue is like fighting off all of these at once. Now, I will just need 1 second, yeah? Because this has to run first, and then now that it has started running, okay, we will do this. What? Oh. Okay, so that didn't work. Sorry, I was checking out something. And I thought there was a new Twitch drop, but it turns out it's like July 3rd. I'm like, what? That is so uncool. I am not down with that. It's a new week. There should be a new Twitch drop for our characters. But no, July 3rd. Ugh. Go July 3rd. How dare they? How freaking dare they? My rage against the machine grows. Well, good luck to these noobles. The rogue has saved them and we shall now ride on. Now, where is this located? Megid. Somewhere up there. Have to go around. My poor rogue's gonna have to Assassin's Creed their way through this. Down. Okay, into the Steadfast Barracks. Let's get our farm on. We got some serious killing to do today, and we need to do it. La 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 lu lu lu. I am a dual sword Genji, dual sword Genji. This poor homie getting like consistently one shot. Oh, this is actually good. Rand. Moama. Cultisy. Hey, newbie. Well, today you've got the privilege of being the first one to chat. I mean, there's people watching, but you are the first one to chat today, so good morning. Well, good afternoon, at least, from me to you. Actually, wait, no, it's still morning. Yes! Okay. I'm not that late. Yeah, it's still technically morning. So, yes, good morning to you. Okay. I'm just rolling my rogue and farming hard. These random cultist poison orbs. Yeah. Going good, Sammy, going good. Oh yeah, congrats on facing your first butcher today. Did you win? Hey, a butcher. People ask me, how do you face the butcher as a rogue like this? I mean, I'm, you know, more worried about his chances because he don't stand no chance. I mean, he can try, but we all know, he stood no chance. Okay, I don't need this. Nope, this sucks. Still looking only at the good stats. Yeah, none of these are worth my time for now. Hope everybody's doing good. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. And as always, I appreciate that active viewership. Whoop. Is this the Ravenous Hall? Okay, I think this is. This is it. Hang on, wait. Where's my live chat looking weird? Grinding that bar build. Yeah, fair enough. Bar builds are fun. I'll probably play some serious barb tonight. My barb needs to advance. Stab, stab. Looks like we're already up to about 8 active viewers this morning. That's pretty good. I always assess my active viewers after the first 15 minutes of stream. Not bad, not bad. 8 is a very good count. No problem, man. Sharing my builds is what I do. With the right gear, anyone can do anything. That's the key. You get the right gear, you are, you know, set. You get the wrong gear, ain't nobody can help you. That's why, ladies and gents, remember one thing, okay? This is the biggest lesson I'm going to teach you today. Okay, this is a big lesson. Please remember this. Memorize this for every character. Doesn't matter which character, FYI. Any character, okay? I'm teaching you this right now, okay, live. For any character in the game. Any character at all. Doesn't matter which character. Doesn't matter which character. Any character at all in the game. For your chest piece and for your legs, you must get damage reduction close, damage reduction distant. Having these two is the ideal for every character in the game. This means that no matter what distance you're at, you always have the damage reduction and it always applies. These two are the ideal stats to have on your chest piece and legs, assuming you don't need to use a unique. Alright? So think about that. It can be extremely helpful.
You can still use these.
Having both of those will turn you into a god. Not having both of those will, well, make you sad inside. This one has better DPS per second. Such a shame. Any of these decent? Nope. Nope. This one has attack speed. I might roll for something. This one has damage reduction, but it's overall. That's also good, but it can only be rolled once, and it rolls way lower than close and distance. So you must have both, unless you have damage reduction and then damage reduction close and distant. That'll give you the literally best pants in the whole game. So if you've ever found something like that, GG. You don't even need to seek pants anymore. It sucks. 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 Useless. Trash. Trash. Also trash.
Proper tools of vengeance.
Sold.
Have a look.
Now these ones will try and go gamble on the damage to injured enemies. We're gonna try and see if it'll roll critical strike chance. It may not, but we'll try anyway. Then full strike damage to vulnerable enemies, and then up here we just rest sold.
I'll shake on
We don't need to care about those.
Enjoy the swamp.
Okay, let's try our luck. Normally you won't be able to reroll affixes like this, but at least not early game.
If you want work done, let's
That's okay. That's why your first character should always be a necro. Okay, I got critical strike chance, but it's literally the lowest possible. Ah, now it's the highest possible.
And fortune to you.
Good. Okay, now we're gonna put these on, and then we're gonna advance them. Make our farming life a little easier.
Don't ruin all that work.
Yeah, now we're talking. Got a little bit of overpower damage, so I don't care about that. Crit strike chance and attack speed, that's all that matters for now. Okay. Well, I need to explore Zabinzet, so... Well, thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. That is the way. Because if I get paid, it means I can actually survive. And survival is good. I do enjoy surviving.
Someone there? You need help. My child, all alone in this darkness.
Yes, of course I'll help you, lady. Could you hurry it along, though?
Baby.
Jeez, look at this ghost saying, "Hey, can you help me?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Move it along." I remember you, I think. Pretty sure it was you. I recognize the profile picture anyway. But yeah, sadly there's nothing to do in Darktide right now. I've already achieved everything. So, yep. I'm just waiting for the next big patch. I hope they'll patch soon though, because I'm not gonna have time once Season 1 drops. As it is, I'm still experimenting right now, so... Diablo stole your attention for a while, homie. I'm telling you, Diablo's gonna take all my attention because I make good money from Diablo. That's why. The player base is super large, and that means that whether I'm streaming or gaming, you know, there's a lot of people that do come in, which is really good. Like, and that really helps. So, because of that, it is worth a lot of money for me to keep on going. Still need the cheats aspect. Yeah. I reckon everybody should be playing nothing but Diablo 4 right now. Literally greatest game of the century. Like every season, I'm going to be focusing on Diablo 4 first. Like I said, money's really good. Darktide doesn't have enough player base right now. Like if they had, let's say like if I was making 30 to 40k views per video like I am on Diablo 4, and on top of that, if there were people constantly watching the streams, then of course I would stream nothing but Darktide every day. Like it'd be a moneymaker. But Diablo is in that situation, and it's only building because the player base is growing, not shrinking, and more people are discovering me every day. It's crazy. So,
What's this?
right now is a very, very good time for me on Diablo. And like, I do have a lot of love for Darktide and of course Fat Shark, because they're nice people, but, you know, it's just that I gotta eat, so I focus first on the eating. Come at me, bros. Supposed to keep the survivors alive, but enemies aren't even attacking. Okay, Genji'd all of them. Easy. Okay. Let's see. Nope. Trash. Nope. Trash. Double trash. I'll have to wait till I actually roll some really good pants. Satirus Maximus. Never compromise on stat rolls, especially for your pants and chest piece, right? Armor is crucial, but a lot of characters actually in the early game, damage reduction is more than enough. So it'll supplement your armor, and once you get a legendary aspect on it, you can turn that up to 11, so... Most of the time, it's just the damage reduction that matters more than anything else.
Please, you have to help. He's out there somewhere.
I'm sorry, Damon. We just don't have the folks to go searching. Past his bedtime.
Sorry, Damon.
You turn up.
Fiendbane. This is an okay sword, but it's not the greatest. At least this has much more affixes, so cannot sacrifice just for that.
You need steel work?
Say goodbye to this helm. Is not useful. Let's ride out to the next dungeon, wherever that is. I wonder why they were giving me like a path through the village that like doesn't exist. Well, whatever. GPS even in video games can fail. Okay, if I need to conquer the stronghold, I'll do it later. Stronghold, lol. Actually, you know what? Forget it. I better conquer it now. No sense in wasting time. Edmund's Pyre.
Such heat. Yet the town still stands.
Are eternal. This body held us captive once.
Oh my god. This fella just going on and on and on. Come on, man.
Now we feast on their ashes.
Okay, dude. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Do not make me absolutely shatter you, bro. I will Genji your butt super quick. Good. Down. If they use Apple Maps for navigation, you know what? Okay, I accept it, I guess. 'Tis what it is. I'll just have to deal. Can't be helped, you know. No, I don't know who I'm trying to save. I'm just trying to get XP, bro. Oh. It showed like red dots there. I thought he had actually summoned. Look, it's populated with like red dots and stuff.
It is done.
Use. Nope. Okay. Hey, Boog. How you doing, Boogie boy? Okay.
Honorable Crusaders of Zan.
Yeah, I'm glad you're good. Honorable Crusaders, Zakaroom, blah 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 blah. Okay, last pyre.
Flesh will char and crack. Ashes for the feasting.
Okay, last kill here. This fella.
My neighbors, I beg you. The burnings must stop. The Zakarum are not ridding the land of heretics. They are destroying the people who have loved and protected you for generations. It is we, the witches of the swamp, who hold the darkness at bay. Burning us will bring no light to Hawazar.
Let me see. In prolonged fights, I am going to require more. So, I already have this, and the other. I just needed this to trigger that, so that's fine. I don't need to go further here. I have this maxed out. I do want this one. Damage reduction with crowd controlling effects. So, all that's left for me to obtain is this one. 10 energy is fine. I don't need more. It's not like I'm spamming anyway. Probably innovation is what I will take. Then, if I don't have any further need, I will. Yeah. Maybe I'll level up this one, but what I really want is 3 ranks in this. This extra damage reduction when crowd controlled is good. Okay, interact with Edmund's Paya. Come.
The fires will never die.
Come on, demon, get out of there. Let me slay you instantly. There he is. Look at him. He's all like demony. Aw, man. Really? Wow. That was annoying. Let me rejoin my own boss fight. Okay. I'll take this seriously. Come on, come at me. There you go.
Another soul.
The only time you get to kill me is when I face tank. Which is why I don't face tank. Stun enemies, distant enemies, but this one has high baseline DPS, so that's okay. That thing has nothing I want, so I'll have to stick with what I've got. This one does have a higher critical strike chance, but its damage stats are shit. So I will literally just use it as a temp until I find an actual ring with more crit strike chance, which worked nicely. Okay, Edmund's Pie clear. Now that this stronghold is done, move on. It was a nice simple fight, and I'm grateful for the XP. Almost there. Let's go. Okay, in we go. And thank you to all the active viewers. I see you, I see you. Keep it up, keep it up. Y'all watching with the sound on makes all the difference. Okay, great. I'm gonna try and get myself a Twitch drop. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's roll. You might hear some background noise, but that's fine. I just chose some random Japanese streamer. Because I want them Twitch drops for my character. Gotta love that. Okay, injured enemies, overpowered damage, useless. I need way better stats. cleared. Moving on. Onward. This is a nice fast zoom. Positioning on the rogue is too crucial. Because without it, it's so hard to actually like dish out any of the damage you're supposed to do. You don't position well. My god. It's a mess. When you position perfectly, things go by so hella fast. Okay, anything good here? No. Gosh. Why are these things so useless? I'm just praying for like one decent drop. But this is the downside of rolling stats, I guess. You really gotta pray for a good roll. Gotta pray for a crunchy roll, you know? Open says me. La 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 la, running down, run, 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 run. Yuostemo, Yuri was tezu. Call me the wave clear master. Oh yeah. Okay, snatched. Let's go. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. I just love the way the rogue plays. Hey, Radahu. Need to find the other two corpse piles. Okay, there's only one corpse pile remaining. And it is on the other side. Okay. Use my dash to go a little faster. There it is. Okay, perfect. Oh. We have to head back to town temporarily, quickly dump our inventory, and then we go. Okay. First and foremost, these boots are awesome. So we're going with that. These are really good boots. Ding ding. These older boots, gone. Okay, next. This. Damage reduction, distant enemies. Not good enough. Rare crossbow, critical strike, stunned, basic. Not as good. No. Definitely no. No. No, 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 no. Not good enough. No. Nope. 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 Anybody? Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, give it over.
Come back if you need the forge.
Where's the armor vendor? There they are. I'm looking at very, very specific things which they don't have. So, remember, guys, that gearing is all about having the right affixes. It is much better not to get a new piece of gear if the previous gear has the right affixes, because sometimes the affixes will carry. It's only like, for example, because my main weapons are swords, I have literally no choice. I must upgrade them via DPS per second as the priority, because they are the main weapon, which so DPS per second will contribute to your actual base, which is super necessary. But under other circumstances, I would only ever use a particular weapon if it had the right affixes, which is why I haven't leveled up my crossbow yet. Oh, he died. Well, it's a shame. Oh my god, it's still bad. Why? Why, ladies and gents? Why? Well, whatever. Oh well, whatever, never mind. By the way, thank you so much for the 17 active viewers we've got watching us. Wow, okay. I really appreciate that. That's really nice of you guys. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. Genuinely. Without you guys, I'd be screwed. Okay, that Grim Favor, why did it not trigger? No choice then. Buried Halls. I don't know what is the fastest way to get there, but we'll try. From the Onyx Watchtower. Time we head to the Buried Halls. The more Grim Favors we get, the better. I need them trees. Tree Whisper Glory. I will release my Rogue build today though, so for early mid game I will cover exactly what I'm doing with Rogue and pass it on all to you. You guys deserve it. I'll make sure you have it. Yeah. There should be a hidden overlook nearby. Also, wait, I saw an event somewhere. That event, this one? I love how it didn't even mark the event on the map, but fine, okay. Let's play then. Come on, invaders. Fight me. Come at me, bros. Stabbed. Let's go. Can't stop the Diablo version of Genji.
Saved my life.
Hello, hello, Mind Freak. Good to see you. Are you doing okay, Chris Angel? Oh, Lord. Okay. All jokes aside, let's carry on. I gotta go up the mountain. I gotta Al Mualim my way up the mountain. Oh, don't worry. They've actually been keeping the sound on really well. So we have about 17 actives right now, which is really, really good. So thank you all for keeping the sound on. Keep on rocking, because without y'all, you know, ain't none of this happening. Ain't none of this happening. So, you know, keep it rocking, keep it rolling. Okay, let me go down this way. Yeah, I just used to remember watching that shit when I was a teen, like in the big TV in my aunt's place. I was like eating ice cream and just watching Chris Angel do all the weird shit. It was a wild time for magicians. David Blaine, Chris Angel.
No! No, no!
Okay, let's go over here. I keep forgetting there's no suppressors. Because this is not World Tier 3. So every time like I see a group, I go into suppressor hunting mode and I was like, wait a second, there are none. Go release the prisoner.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Okay. Any more? Any more? No. These cultists are weak. There they are. Band. Okay, weak. Because for rings, the only thing that ever matters is crit chance. The rest is irrelevant. Totally useless. But that's okay. I will still search for perfect stat rolls until I get one. Aha. That was some seriously good stuff. Okay. Just in there. Yeah, it was a fun show.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Okay, prisoners saved. We got 3 prisoners left to save, but like, why are they so spread out in this one dungeon? Go, Scrimshaw Band, Shiv. Okay, anything useful here? No. These stats are really good, but it doesn't have crit strike chance, which is not useful to me. Shame. Those stats were like really, really good. Just gonna mark this as junk as we go along, so I can just go back to town and sell it. If only. Okay, now here comes the tougher part. Do we already have 2 points in this? Okay, we are already recovering enough energy, so we're gonna go for this first. Then later on we'll get 1 point in there. And also, thank you for the 18 active viewers. Damn, every day, guys. Now it's getting better and better. Like, we're actually reaching the stage where, hell, I think I might make it, you know? If we could, like, week to week keep an average of, like, close to 20-ish or, you know, around there, then that full 30 is definitely not a pipe dream. So thank you guys very much, especially those of you with YouTube Premium. Keep it up, keep it up. And soon, guys, soon, rent will no longer be a pipe dream. I think one of my biggest goals as a streamer has always been, like, I want to be able to, like, make money just by people watching, because donations are hard. Like, not everybody has money to spend every month on some guy on the internet, you know? And I guess that's why, because I know how hard it is to earn money. That's why I don't want to be, like, donation reliant. Because everybody's got things they want to buy, things they want to do, you know? So it's really good if I can, like, just make my living off the viewership. So I'll tell you, that's my biggest goal. Once we reach that point, guys, we are set. Which also makes me think, you know, if I'm able to do it off just like 30, then all those people with like the 90s and 100s should be making like triple my income. Makes you really wonder though, hey. Like, why don't they then? Is it cause, you know, cause like, I see so many people on Twitch with like huge viewership numbers. I'm starting to think a lot of the viewership numbers be fake, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, even with the 20 or 30 people in chat, sometimes you just really feel the presence of everybody. But like, you don't, like, you think about it, you go to some of these other streamers, right? You don't actually feel any presence at all. So I don't know if it's just me, but the more that I'm in this industry, the more that I'm starting to think, it's weird. It's real weird. Because, you know, mathematically speaking, as an accountant, don't make sense, does it? Well, anyway. Aha! Shadow Slicer Band. I've been waiting for that. Does it have critical strike damage? Oh my god, this is really good. Okay, great. If I can roll crit on that. We are set, we are set, we are set. I just need to roll crit strike chance and I will replace this ring. And then boom shakalaka. I won't replace this one though, because this one's actually really good. So I'll take this, I will change the cold damage to crit strike chance, and we've nailed it. Unbind the prisoner.
Oh, bless you.
But either way, you know what? I'm just grateful for everybody that supports me. Soon, guys, soon. Next month, I'm gonna grind my ass off and make it happen. Okay? I'm gonna work hard for that 30 average. Tell you, if I can just get there, boom, boom. Okay, we got this. Let's roll. Over the hills and far away, said he would return one day. Ooh. Oh my, this is actually good. Okay, okay, okay. Yep, yep, yep. That was really solid. This one I don't need. This one I will junk. But this, I'll throw an emerald in there. Smoked. Okay, anything good here? Nope. Okay, great. Now we exit. We go to town. First things first, upgrade our potions. We hit the Tree of Whispers. Clear that whisper. Hydration's good. Alright. Alchemist. You occultist.
Equipment. Let me help.
Crit chance, please. Critical strike chance. Okay. You know what? 2.6. I'll take that. I'll take that. It's not perfect, but I will take that. 2.6 is good enough. Now I got my Shadow Slicer again, which is really good. This one shall have to be removed. That's okay, it doesn't really matter. Oh wow, 21. Thank you guys. Mega appreciated. Each and every one of you is helping me out tremendously, so no regrets. Sell all the junk.
Thank you. Worth keeping.
Sell. I'm gonna go check in my emerald. My gemerald. Excuse me. Right in there. And then to the tree. Soon, guys, soon. Very soon.
It is done.
Okay. Chest plate. Okay, anything good? I just need one that has damage reduction close and far at the same time, but no failure. Again, really? Herg. Not being able to find the right stats is grave annoyance.
Very good.
Well, that's okay. No sense thinking about it. World boss in 25 minutes. Can do, can do. Let's go kill some whispers. To Margrave, clear the next whisper. Actually, how much time is on the whisper? 32 minutes, easy. Okay. Always supposed to be clear, the better. Into. Let's get into Light's Watch. Let's go rip it apart. And thank you to everybody who liked the stream as well. Means a lot, means a lot. Hitting that like button is beautiful. So thank you to those that did. Coven's trunks, still no good.
No, smells good. Don't stir too much though.
Stop them!
Okay, the big guys are taken out easy. 2, 3, dash. With a double. Blade. Make sure you have one of my builds, buddy. Tyrant King Brawl is easy. If you're not using one of my builds and you are, you know, not properly geared, then you're gonna have a rough time, man. So that is my honest answer to you. I wish I had a better answer, but that is the answer. You know, there's no other answer than that. If you properly gear yourself up, you're okay. Well, if it's your build and not my build, then that's why you have a problem. If you're using my build, easy. So, I don't know what build you're using, but if it's not a robot build, then that's why you're having problems. Because if you're using a robot build, then just like me, you should be easily slicing through everything. Nice! Good job, man. Good job. Even if these guys go invisible, do they think I can't see them? I was trained in StarCraft 2. You can see stealth units easy. So, now that you have the Seely's Prayer, my dude, you can start going extra ham. So good.
Came here to purge this evil, but now I can't leave my friends here. Not like
No
this.
problem, man. Like I always tell people, gear, build, stats. If you don't have the right things, you will always lose. Diablo is a game that's all about stats and gear. You know, your build will carry you early and mid game, and if you start struggling early and mid game, then that's even worse. You know what I'm saying?
Something for your troubles.
Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, this is actually good. We finally have a helmet with cooldown reduction. Now, if I can swap that ranks of poison imbuement to attack speed, then I have a perfect helmet, which I can use. But it's also not that great, so you know what? Maybe I'll just keep it as is for now. I don't need to be too concerned. The CDR is far more important. 7.9 second teleport. Yeah. Yep, always. No matter what game I play, it has to be legit because I have to deliver what I'm using. I can't tell you what I'm not using, right? So, whatever I'm using, I deliver. I am loving the rogue, my dude. She's the beast. But yeah, rogue is just so strong. And of course their survival is through the roof. If you use the right stuff, they dish out the punishment like nobody's business. But like if you want to really survive in like the late game stages, there are ways to do it. So I'm gearing my rogue in that particular way. So I'll have tons of damage reduction. Because the rogue basically functions almost entirely off damage reduction. With a lot of damage and damage reduction, it's very easy to do well as a rogue in general. So that is something that I always say is good. I'm still also waiting for something ideal. Slowed enemies, dazed crowd control. Like this one's good, but this one needs to be shifted. Slowed enemies is nice, but I do need the basics. That's why I'm chasing like sword stats as well. I need to chase perfect sword stats. There's no point in upgrading unless you get perfect stats in the first place. Good. So far so good. Let's head back. Rogue is definitely a strong character. They just need like you just need to know how to combo well and how your skills all stack up together and how you're supposed to actually play.
What will it be?
Once you get all that right, it's a straight journey. Okay, this one has decent move speed. Let's upgrade these fresh new boots. Then let's see what'll this do. Slightly better move speed with energy cost reduction and overall better gearing. Okay, good enough for me. These will do until I get a sacred pair.
I'll take it.
Okay, now I'm just gonna leave that as is for now. Same with the pants. Not really gonna transform that yet. I can, but not yet. I'll just keep searching for things. Oh, that's right. I should upgrade the helmet. Dun dun dun. Okay, thanks to that cooldown reduction, we will be slightly faster at what we do. World boss is spawning in 10 minutes, so let's go explore and do little events around the area. Then we'll go hit the world boss. By the way, thank you to everybody keeping their sound on. Alright, I appreciate you guys. A solid 16 active viewers right now. Keep it up, keep it up. The more y'all keep it up, the more I survive. So thank you very much. And I'll never stop thanking you guys every stream. Ooh. Let's check this out. Okay, really good, really good. That was on a half day. Okay.
Saw that. Overgrown vermin, bro.
Oh. Made it to Corback. Go exploring around. All right, down into the cellar. Let's check it out. Yeah. What's the most efficient way to get better gear in tier 3? Okay, so first and foremost, go do your Hell Tides. Your priority should be Hell Tides and Nightmare Dungeons. Alright, but for the baseline Nightmare Dungeons, they start out at, I think, tier 1 Nightmare Dungeons are level 54. So until you get a Nightmare Sigil, okay, and this is explained in my Paragon guide. If you haven't watched it yet, you should go watch that. Watch my Paragon guide to understand how to get Nightmare Sigils, Nightmare Dungeons, all that. Once you've gotten your first Nightmare Dungeon, okay, you will be able to farm that in between Hell Tides. Basically, it's Hell Tides, Nightmare Dungeons, that's all you want to do. You should not be doing anything else. Because Nightmare Dungeons are obviously the easiest way to farm not only gear, but you need XP for your glyphs as well, which again is explained in the Paragon guide. It's very crucial for you guys to actually get the best out of your builds. So just remember that. It is very important. Without it, suffering. So yeah, Nightmare Dungeons will very quickly become your friends. Yep, no problem. Nightmare Dungeons, Hell Tides, that's all you need. And that's how I gear up every single character. Very lucky, man. I keep getting Insatiable Fury, dude. I can't pass it on. I've only ever gotten one Vasili's Prayer and nothing else. It's wild, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, man. It's wild.
Please, I need your help.
And thank you to everybody keeping the sound on, by the way. It's very important.
My dearest,
Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
These woods alone.
Thanks to you guys, we are rocking. I just legit wish that, for me, Vasili's Prayer was an easier drop. Every single time I keep hoping for Vasili's and it's like, eh. Nothing wrong with being late. Better late than never. Anyway, I'm not doing anything important. I'm just waiting for War Boss. So I got some spare time to bum around. Obols are the best for farming legendary aspects, but dungeons are the best for uniques. Still though, why is your luck so good, man? Bashilish. I swear. Get myself a Vasilis tonight. I'm gonna get myself an ancestral Vasilis. I don't know how, but some way, somehow, I'ma do it. I'm gonna turn my luck around. Hello, G-Star. How you doing? Okay, let's go wait for the world boss. La 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 la.
Hello.
This one actually has pretty good modifiers, but I don't want to lose the vulnerable damage. Shame. Those modifiers are nice, but not nice enough. Are you in my clan? If you are, then just invite yourself to my party. But anyone can join the world boss, dude. You just literally show up. So if you're not in my clan, then I'll help you, buddy.
Hello.
You can join the clan at any level, dude. This is a world tier 2 boss. I mean, I did say it after all, my clan is open to everybody. So your level doesn't really matter. These guys can do like 0 damage to him. Lol. That amuses me. We got this one guy here that's level 51. He's dealing like no damage. Okay. Okay, buds. Remember, never attend a world boss if you're weak. Why? Because everybody that attends, right, increases the scaling of the world boss. So, if you are weak and cannot contribute, very bad idea. Yeah, these guys can't make it. Well, time to leave. Like, if there's a guy that's level 55, he should instantly smoke the world boss. So that's pretty pathetic. I'm out. Not gonna waste my time here. Besides, I can't carry until I'm full build, so good luck to them. Oh, you got a better one. You got a better one, Y King. This better be dead. Oh my god, it's the same one? Seriously? Bros. This guy, these people are too weak. There is no way that they're actually gonna be able to survive this. Okay, hold on. This is a waste of time. Wait. I'll come back. I'll help you guys on my necro. I'll rejoin Y King's party in a second. No. You stay there. I'll come and help you on my necro. I'll just bring the super necro and just destroy it. It's a lost cause just because those guys suck. Yeah, I'm bringing my necro, don't worry. I'm bringing my world tier 3 necro, no problem. I'm on my way. Stay there, stay there. Reinforcements are on the way. Okay. We'll invite you to the clan after the world boss is done. On my way now. There we are. Give me a sec to build up, yeah? La 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 la. Carrying this bunch of noobs, carrying this bunch of noobs. This is why I ask you guys, please don't be noob. Please do not be pathetic newbies, or else I will have to do this kind of shit. And this is a gigantic waste of my time. Yep. When you have the right gear and equipment, it's not a problem. That's why World Tier 2 people usually are... they're quite the mixed bag. But it's fine, I can carry them. See that? See that continuous stream of Skelly-mans? Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Avarice. Stop wasting my time. Stupid gold towers are blocking my corpses. This is much better. Lol, these guys are just constantly getting annihilated. I have a constant stream of necro corpses. There. Problem solver. Oh. Turns out I got too much stuff. Come on, you guys. You can at least get the chest, right? I'm glad that we reached this stage.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That took some time because every single one of them sucked. Morning, 7 Slap. Nah, just helping out. Just helping out with the world boss. But this is why, guys. I'm again not trying to be mean, but I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, okay? If you don't have good gear, things will go very, very badly. Very, very badly. So, yeah. Good gear is absolutely crucial. And without good gear, life is a mess. Life is a very, very big mess.
Use it well.
Good job. No, that's worse.
I've been starting from nothing. What's still got some good in it? I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Every boss doesn't have the same hit points. It will basically scale based on how many people are there. To an extent. To an extent being the key word. So, as long as you guys aren't doing anything horrifying, then it should be fine. If you guys do end up doing horrifying stuff and you're not very good, then it makes the fight much harder. Because the boss will scale to your level. So, it's not so much that it has more or less hit points, it's just how much contribution it's just how much contribution each individual makes. So in that particular case, it meant that every single person in that run basically had close to 0 DPS. That means all of them were running the most inefficient builds possible. If you happen to get multiple tricked out characters, just as an example, then the boss dies really fast. So it genuinely just depends on, you know, whether or not the person in question has good stuff, good gear, and is decent enough at the game to not be horrifying. If they are horrifying, then nothing you can do about that. So it really just depends on each individual and whether or not they're running an optimized build.
Oh, goodness.
So that particular result that you saw there just basically means that nobody in that run was running anything optimized, and until I brought my Necro, the damage was literally 0. That should never be the case. Heck, that little dot of damage that we did, like, was all my rogue. And like, it had barely budged even in the time that it took me to switch to my Necro. So again, this is where like you can see and test for yourself your gearing, your build, and you can see the stark contrast, because once you go into World Tier 3, everybody who knows what they're doing is already there. So that's why you will see bosses die really quickly, because everyone in World Tier 3 usually already has a highly optimized build. And again, this is why I'm telling everybody, it's crucial that you study what you need. Okay, if you don't, like, when you're looking at gearing wise, right, you gotta have all the right affixes. You don't have the right affixes, you're gonna have a bad time. Proper affixes, proper damage, that kind of thing will, you know, ease your journey a lot. That's why I had to bring my Necro, which was like, I could have done it faster on the Barb, but I just don't feel like using my Barb for this. My Barb and Druid are already World Tier 4, so I'm not bringing them to the low level stuff. So even my half-ass Necro, which is not actually optimized, like, because I'm not using Bone Spear for max output, was still doing just fine. So yeah, world bosses are always a very good indication of your build. Like, if you've seen my Barbarian terminate world bosses when I smack the hammer down, or when I, like, on the Druid, when I use my trample run, because it's so optimized, you will just see the world boss's hit points go and it just, like, gets knocked down real fast, which is glorious. Okay, this is getting extracted because I love twisting blades. Don't need the rest. Ovals are looking okay. But anyway, thank you to all my active viewers regardless for putting up with that shenanigans. I'm going back to farming on my rogue. Ancient Obelisk again. Love it. This is literally one of my... Oh, wait, shit. It's the Ancient Siphon, I think. Because this one is just stealing the blood. Okay, take my blood, take my blood. But yeah, the reason why that DPS output was so sad was because I saw sorcerers trying desperately to use their stupid Ice Shards build, which was clearly incomplete. And on top of that, I gave them vulnerable damage boost because my rogue was constantly making boss vulnerable. And even then, you could only see its hit points dropping when my twisting blades were hit. I was like, oh my god, why? Why? Affixes, DPS, all of this plays a crucial part, guys. So just don't sleep on them. At level 45, your minimum crit, right? Your minimum crit damage should be at least 15 to 20k, even unoptimized. Alright? You should always be dealing 15 to 20k crit damage, and that's even without upgrading your baseline DPS items. If you can do that with most builds, it means that your build is roughly close to optimized. That is the normal standard for damage. And of course, damage reduction wise, you should be able to survive most hits. Most, not all though, because I understand that you won't have all your damage reduction. Like back there, even my rogue was dying because not enough damage reduction. You would need at least 15% close and distant. And I only have about 9, which is not ideal. Okay, all clean. Ooh, free chest. Free burrow completed. Let's go with reactive defense. Just for CC. Gonna stack that up. Just to ensure I survive the early stages, and then I will stack it back down. Is there other things I want? Yeah, we made it. Okay, let's go in. Time to go into the putrid aquifer. Yep, rock and roll, rock and roll. I've got about 4 more levels. I could probably go attempt the capstone now, but lazy. I'm gonna level up a bit more. There's no such thing as quick level up spots. Doesn't exist. If you want to level up fast, it's based on your kill speed, dude. So if you aren't killing at a fast rate, your level up will be slow. So first and foremost, you gotta ask yourself, what's your kill speed? Is your kill speed fast enough? If not, then work on that. And also, I recall that's your first character. Have you done all your altars yet? Because why are you worrying about levels? You need to first make sure you finished every Lilith altar and get your renown up. Because if it's your first character, that is your priority. Don't worry about levels. They'll come as you do the activities. But you need to get your renown bonuses and everything because they make such a huge difference once you actually get to World Tier 3 and that level 50. It makes a huge, huge difference. That's why I always encourage people, the first thing you should worry about is just get your bonuses right. Because you get your bonuses right, you know, the rest of your journey is going to be smooth. You don't get your bonuses right, the rest of your journey is going to be hardcore, bro. For your first character, levels are irrelevant. The thing you want is bonuses, 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 because they contribute so much to your, I guess you could say, success. That's why even for me on my first Necro, right, I went around and got all the altars, which is why my Necro ended up a little bit screwed up, but also because I switched to the wrong build, and then I realized, nope, not efficient. Now that I understand Diablo better, in Season 1, you're going to see my Necro basically shoot up like a rocket. Because I'll be going in hard with certain gearing strategies and stats right from the beginning. I would not say that they are the most required, but the reason is because mobility is king. So, Shadow Step grants you unstoppable. For World Tier 3 and above, I mean, you've seen me play in World Tier 3 and above. You know how crucial unstoppables are. If you weren't paying attention, then, well, I'll tell you now. Unstoppables are your best friend. No unstoppable means you are dead. World Tier 4 is even worse. Okay, because every enemy has like 2 CCs that you need to survive. So, mobility is king, which is why boots always have to roll with movement speed no matter what. No matter what the build is, your boots must roll movement speed. Because the faster you move, the better. Okay, this is why it's all crucial to be able to run around as fast as possible. Now, on top of that, the Shadow Step just gets you through in and out of situations faster. So for example, if I'm using Twisting Blades, right, I can use the Shadow Step to dash a long distance, thereby enabling me to get the most out of my Twisting Blades. This is another crucial thing, so it's for DPS purposes, obviously. Then my Concealment is my second one, because look, if I use it correctly, then my Twisting Blades just absolutely rip through hordes, which is what you want. If it doesn't do that, then, you know, it won't rip through the hordes, which is what you don't want. Rogues do have a movement speed passive. What are you talking about? It's down here. This one. You should always be above 50% energy, so if you're spamming energy, you're playing Rogue wrong. Because Edge Masters is your friend as well. Edge Masters is crucial for both Barbarian and Rogue, because it increases their damage by a huge factor. So yeah, you should not be without, assuming that you're using a Twisting Blade build, you should not be without Dash and Shadow Step. But other builds, I mean, genuinely that depends on you. Which again, like I said, if you're assuming you're playing correctly, you always are. But actually it's one of the best passives, because in case you're ever low on energy, the boosted attack speed means you can recover really fast. Assuming you're using the right passives. So yeah, number one factor is unstoppables. Number 2 factor is movement speed and agility. I can't say if other rogue builds use this because I've only got experience with twisting blades. But if other rogue builds do make use of the dash and shadow step, I can see why. Also with Shadow Slicer, you have a major disable because the Daze status effect is hugely underestimated. The Daze status effect is unique in that it stops the enemies from using skills. So it will effectively stop them from attacking at all. Which I'm sure you guys would have experienced if you guys have been in, you know those like the black smoke that is used by the Scorchers and whatnot. When you're standing in that, you can't attack. Yeah, it's because everything is a skill. Even a basic skill is a skill. And the Daze status effect prevents anybody from using a skill. So it means that enemies will just stand around in a haze and not attack you, which again is super crucial. So if you use the Shadow Slicer aspect coupled with dash, although I'm giving up my core skill attack speed crit 1, which I think doesn't help anyway, I feel that the Shadow Slicer can be very useful because it guarantees that I will inflict the status effect of Daze on my opponents. Like so. Because it'll guarantee 2 hits. So they will first get slowed and then get dazed. Again, very crucial for inflicting crowd controls, which also improves the bonuses on your affixes. So those could be some of the reasons why most builds feature dash and shadow step, both, because they're both very good disablers. Thank you for subscribing, Ken. And thank you everybody for keeping the sound on. Those of you keeping the sound on are absolutely awesome. Those who didn't keep the sound on, well, I'm judging you guys. I judge thine existence. Okay, let's carry on. This way, this way, this way, this way. Okay, useless, 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 absolutely useless, even more useless, hot freaking trash, useless. Actually, you know what? This is actually useful, but it's weaker than what I have anyway, so it doesn't matter. Useless, 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 really bad. Useless affixes. Trash. 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 Bad affixes. Really bad affixes. Useless. Terrible, terrible affixes. Okay. It is what it is.
All that work.
Okay, now that it's all been junked, I'm gonna go extract my super awesome aspect. Whee! Give me this. Good. Tree of Whispers. Let's go. So now we're gonna go pick up the next Tree of Whispers. Based on the current time, I should actually finish out today, roughly level 48 or so, which is good. Should be just in time for the Capstone dungeon. Collection of one-handed weapons, of course, please. And thank you. Good. Any good swords? Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. Okay. Okay. Those sucked.
That looks worn. You can still use these.
Bless and thank you.
Alright, now, Faceless Shrine. I love how this silly swamp can't get me through there. Okay, fine. Time to discover more of Hawazar so I can... Why here a treasure griblin? Wow, it gave me nothing but trash. Sad. After all the time I wasted. Okay. Let's head back and down. I love how my horse literally somehow couldn't get through that. Just jumped over it. Go, my awesome charger, go! Ah, there's a town of Blackwater somewhere around here. Go, much better. That is the way. Hey, where will we go here? This looks like that quest objective area. So maybe this is not the right town. Is this Cursewell? No, it's not. Sad. And there I was hoping, guys. I was hoping it'd be a cursed well, but it's not! Alright, let's carry on. Time to... Ooh. Time to rock and stone. Need my silver ore, thank you. I wonder why the rogue always makes weird noises when they use their mount attack. Made it here. Backwater Bay. We're outward bound for Vallejo Bay. Way, hey, roll and go. Okay. Hey, shoot. How you doing? How you doing all right, brother? Okay, unassended slain. Okay, I'm happy to hear that. Bud's doing alright. This is Edge Masters. It's alright. Not too bad. Dazed enemies, close enemies. 4 skill damage as well. And I can re-roll. Pretty good. Not gonna lie. I'll keep it for now, see if I can re-roll it. Okay, because my main damage is twisting blades anyway. I see. Sounds like you've had a tough time, brother.
Bless you.
Okay, let's go find and free prisoners. How dare these guys keep interrupting me when I'm busy.
You're a saint.
You saved my life.
Okay.
You saved my life.
Bless you.
Okay. Your car got knocked twice. Oof. Sounds rough, man. I'm sorry, what? Why am I Siddharth Vader? Is there something I'm missing? This must be the chamber of purging. Okay. Shank. Dash. Shank. Not that I know of. For those kinds of things, right? They'll probably come up when like those Blizzard partner people are the ones who like say something, you know. Usually they're the ones that'll tell you guys about that. I'm a regular Joe, so when I know something, it's when everybody will know something. So if something comes up in the news, I'll tell you, but obviously nothing hurt. Nothing that I'm aware of. Hell, sometimes I might get news slower than you guys because you never know what you guys will see on Twitter or whatever. So for those kinds of things, you should find out and then tell me. Okay, anything here? Nope. Let's go find the blood obelisks. They gotta be somewhere, right? Well, thanks for subscribing, Tony Solo. That dude's YouTube name sounds like Han Solo's like illegitimate son or something. Well, never then. Okay. Then we will both just be unaware. And then when you come and ask me, I'll just tell you, I don't know. Do you know? it'll be like one of those comedy things. Now, wee! Come, all of you flesh eaters, come at me, cannibals. Yeah, Cursed Shrine, baby. I'm gonna Genji these people. Okay. Okay. There's the chest. Better get a good reward for that one. Ah, the last blood obelisk. Travel to the altar of the faceless. Where? There it is. Okay, boss fight. Let's go. And then boom. Easy. Alright, let's head back. I think I'll extract the crossbow. As good as it is, it's not good enough. It needs to be sacred. It needs to be a sacred of 625 and above before I'll consider upgrading. So tempted. Should I go do the capstone? I think I should. I should go do the capstone, shouldn't I? This is a cool skin though. Alright. I'll take it for the skin. Because the skin is better. This one has cooldown reduction. The other one has energy cost reduction as well. So, this is a no-go. Goodbye. Right. Let's take a look at all the rest. Ah, yes. On a scale of 1 to this is horrible, this is horrible. So tempted, but I really want damage reduction close as well. I really want both, so I refuse that one.
I'll shake on that.
Okay, so far so good. And of course, thank you to everybody who's continuing to watch with the sound on. It means a lot. Slowed enemies, crowd control. Oh my god, this is the sword. This is the sword. That is the sword. Yes. Take it, take it, take it. Okay, that is the sword. That is the sword. Hey, River Archer. How you doing, homie? Okay, now that we have that, what's the time now? I think I can handle Kill Shot. Let's go see if I can crack the capstone for World Tier 3. Should be able to, actually. Doing good, doing good. Just trying to find stuff with good affixes to stick on for a little bit. Because I do be loving my DPS, but affixes are key. Affixes are for the Pog champs. The door we go. Okay, let's do this, team. Time to go Ragnarok and roll. Oh yeah. Level 50 Inquisitors. And I expected so much more. So you see, guys, once you have like upgraded gear, like my crits even against 4 levels higher, which will have a bit of damage reduction against you, are like 23k, 24k. This is roughly the standard for about level 45. For most builds that are decent, like assuming you've geared correctly, this should be about what your build can do for you. About. So just remember that. Alright, this would be the so-called gold standard. Wow, this armor is great, but the affixes are trash. Why, God, why? Do they just like... Do they want me to just not have good affixes? Like, seriously? I'm using broken-ass armor from like ages ago. Just give me damage reductions. It's not hard. Hold the phone. DPS count on that is good. But I'm gonna wait until I get perfect affixes. I need perfect affixes, then I'm gonna shove them in there. Knight's Penitent. Not good enough for me, pal. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just put this on. Screw it. I'll go get myself an immune bubble every now and again. Rogue is good. Rogue has always been very good because the Rogue, although like I've always said, although it's not as crazy as the Barbarian, the Rogue has two advantages. Number one, they can use swords, and number two, they can use crossbows. Both of these have very good innate affixes, and on top of that, because of the strong innate affixes and the fact that they can use 3 weapons, so they've got one less two-handed weapon than the Barb, so they will have less of the affixes toward endgame compared to the Barb, but they still have more of an advantage over other classes of characters, which is really, really good. Added to the fact that rogues have innate vulnerability for their basic skill, and rogues are amongst the best damage dealers. Like, they have so many advantages that other classes just do not have. And that is their power. You know, that is just how strong they are. Well, the Rogue and the Barb, because they literally just have more weapons than everybody else, they have way better affixes to use, you see? And affixes are everything. Toward endgame, affixes are crucial. Without them, you got nothing, so I guess this is why a lot of people like find the Rogues and the Barbarians easier. They just have the advantage. Because one two-handed weapon has great affixes on most classes, but the problem is that you are stuck only using that one two-handed weapon. Like, for example, the Necro, you have to find a two-handed sword with absolutely devastating affixes to even use a good bone Necro. If you don't have one, then you're stuck, you know? So that's where things can be a bit miserable if your Necro isn't, you know, perfectly stat and geared. And because I didn't know all this at the start, you know, I statted my Necro incorrectly, so now I've got no motivation to play that, you know? So when Season 1 rolls around, I'll probably roll a Blood Minion Necro until I can transfer it to a Bone Necro, which is going to be excellent. Like, that is basically the key to everything. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, twisting blades is a commonly known aspect. Yeah. But, you know, I'll ask kindly, please do not mention any other content creators when you're on somebody else's stream. It's usually considered disrespectful. So, I ask kindly that my people do not do that. Because, yeah, it's kind of not cool. It'd be like if you went to a band's concert and you were like, yeah, you know, I love this other band. It's like, okay. So yeah, we tend to ask people not to do that. But yes, I am well aware that he played that. But I actually did not use anything that he did as a reference. I used several other people as a reference, actually. Mostly because sometimes the biggest dudes, they don't know everything. And the source that I'm using, I would even go as far as to say knows more. And I actually like their stuff better because what they have taught me and what I have tested and experimented on my own is, as far as I can tell, far superior. Which is exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing now. But the twisting blades aspect is definitely crucial if you want to wave clear as the rogue, because you don't really have a lot of other options as a melee rogue. Okay, let's go to the end. These affixers are shit, so I really don't want them. But I could theoretically make use there. Like this would have higher DPS than that, but the affixes are shit, so we're not gonna go with that. Stunned Vol. Imperfect, but DPS is worth more, so I'll have to upgrade both of those. If only this one had one better affix, but I'll actually just leave it there as is for now. Yeah, for now. I'll upgrade this one and I'll leave this one as is. Okay, where is the physician? There he is. Come here, you. Hey, Ilan. Jeez Louise. There we go. Okay, no sweat. Oh, Hankit, haven't seen you in a long time. Rogues are good. Rogues are good. If used correctly, they are very, very good. It's okay, I already forgot you existed. Okay, clean clear. The only one quest I hate, slay everybody. Just because it's a pain to have to kill every single soul. Bruh. go. Concealment poison trap? Not really. Not my favorite style. I very much prefer twisting blades, just because I find that the synergies are stronger, at least for me. Tempted. Very tempted. This is also very, very good, so I'll take that. The choices. Poison Flurry is pretty good, I would have to say. I've seen it in action. Not a common build, but pretty good. Pretty good. And that is just honest from what I've seen. Poison Flurry is one of the famous ones, yeah. But when it comes to the S tier builds, so far it's only the pen shot. You either go pen shot or twisting blades, either or. Because these two are the ones that I think perform the best in World Tier 3. Oh no. Okay, I'll have to actually try. Good enough. Alright, let's do it again. Because I don't have enough DR on this character. Pen shot is very awesome. Pen shot is very awesome. Yeah, if you... Like, for example, I didn't stack enough DR on this rogue. I mean, I could have, but I was just lazy to put on the DR... the DR aspect. If I have that, then this would be, like, a lot easier. But here I am torturing myself without it. Just remember, DR aspects are very crucial. Don't go without them. This is also why a lot of builds, right, will use dash. So dash can be very, very helpful, not just for this kind of situation, but also if you really want to survive, right? You can dash in and out of bad situations. Even without the DR, you can become the DR, you know what I'm saying? So this is something else that's very, very possible. And also one of the major reasons why we use it. Because if you get yourself in a bad situation, but you know the attack pattern, then you can actually quite literally just dash out. Oh, DR and armor stacking are both good, but on the rogue, it's actually less useful to stack armor because the rogue innately has lower armor. So, like on Druid, absolutely use the aspect of disobedience, but on the rogue, aspect of might and the cheats aspect is much better because both of those give flat DR, which is really, really good. So irrespective of your armor count, you can still immediately DR everything. And basically, when you're doing that, you just literally ignore everything that comes your way. So you legit don't have to give a shit. Which is nice. Okay, let me go and try and reroll a couple of things first. These pantaloons are great. But I need DR close, and I'm going to get rid of strength and go for DR distant. Skulls, absolutely, absolutely. Never not put skulls on your jewelry. I found that, like, if you max out skulls, it is probably the best decision that you'll ever make. Okay, but first and foremost, let's go do stupid things. Enchant this. Okay, strength. Give me DR close, please. Boo. Boo. Triple boo. Wow, no DR close. Okay, fine, that's a failure. I'm not doing that again. Okay, next try. Good chance. Okay. Now. I'll probably end up with slightly lower crit chance. Do I even want to sacrifice those affixes? Decisions. This does have crit strike damage, but the crit strike damage rolled really low. Will it be worth? Nah. So, I guess I'll sell all these. No. Penzu, you must be able to solo it. Because if you cannot solo the curator when you're about 3 to 4 levels underneath him, your build will not work. That means when you get to world tier 3 and 4, right? Unless it's your first ever character. If it's your first ever character, understandable. In which case, I would recommend go around, get all your renown bonuses, altar bonuses, all that kind of stuff, and then go in when you're ready. But if it's not your first character, if you're leveling an alt and you've already done your renown and all your altars and all that kind of stuff, in order to see whether or not your build will actually work well in World Tier 3 and World Tier 4, the best way is fight the curator 3 levels underleveled, 3 to 4 levels underleveled, and you should be able to do it with ease. Like, assuming you know your character well. Alright, so this is pretty much crucial, because if you don't do that, then life is not so good. I can't remember if I want this as an aspect. I might. As for the rest, I'm going to have to sell it all. This is a shame. This is actually pretty good. I'll use that. I'll extract the bubble. Reuse it.
That could solve it. Come back if you
I'm in desperate need of gold, so
cold and dark. I'll take it. Good deal. Father bless.
okay, now which one has the most good stuff? This one has vol close damage.
Not bad.
Then I will just reroll the stat. I mean, you can do that, but
I can take common, turn it.
literally pointless. I mean, if that's what makes you happy, man, you know? I just see no purpose in doing it early. Unless you really are just gonna get somebody to run you through all the content, then by all means, man. I'm not a fan of power leveling, because it doesn't help me test or learn what I'm supposed to do. And it leads to inefficiency later on. Okay, I definitely don't need that. But I'll just keep it until I get something better. Is this a dagger? No, it's a sword. Okay, good. I don't need anything else. Okay, then we're set for now. I'm just in need of money. Thing is, why would you bother getting the legendaries then? Because legendaries are literally the most common thing in World Tier 3. When you're running around, you just get so many anyway, so I wouldn't bother doing that. Well, I mean, fair enough, but still useless though. Because, well, I guess you could use it as a early way of unlocking World Tier 3 and also getting some luck and chance gathering legendary aspects, but I usually don't worry about it because by the time you get to World Tier 3, it's like fast. Unique drops can be more or less farmed now, so I don't worry about them too much because, and this is something I'll be testing later on, they do have a tool now that tells you where you can get the uniques, where's the best choice for the uniques. I'll actually be testing it to try and get an ancestral Vasili's Prayer if I can. If being the key word. I hope I can. But yeah. That is my goal. That is my goal. Okay, let me go wander into Nightmare. It just tells you which dungeons are like the best and stuff for that kind of thing. Hey, Alan. So I think it's pretty cool. But I'll test it out myself and see if it works. Like, the curator trick seems cool, but probably less relevant to me. Because I know that as soon as I hit World Tier 3 and just do Hell Tides, the legendaries is just gonna pour out. There's more than just Cultist Refuge, if I recall. I can't remember off the top of my head which ones it is, but there are several that you can apply, and I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I have to see. But I have to see later. Like, I'm gonna try and gather up all the sigils that pertain to those specific dungeons, and then just roll with that on my barb. And, I mean, sorry, on my druid. When I'm with Kaz. Everything is easy. Difficulty, my friend, is something non-existent.
What's this?
Or at least it should feel that way, theoretically. Because, I mean, it's not hard to just walk in, slam, walk in, slam, walk in, slam. So difficulty is non-existent. As long as you're fighting above your level and you are crushing everything, yeah, you're fine. To be honest, it all feels the same to me. Like, for me, it's just, the only ones that are annoying would be like those that have I must slay all. Because more or less I can just run through, gather them all up, and then smash. Gather them all up, smash. Gather them all up, smash. So more or less every dungeon is the same. Just they differ in like, do you have to kill this idol? Do you have to kill that idol? I just run anything that I can get my hands on. As long as it's of the relevant level, I murder. I go, I kill. But then again, that's why I chose the builds that I did. Because I chose them specifically due to how easy it is to farm with those specific builds. Shadow Imbue? Shadow Imbue is supposed to be for hordes, but I use it for elites. So I just literally don't give a shit. It's not the Shadow Imbue that's dealing the damage, it's just the Twisting Blades. The Shadow Imbue is what I use solely for the elites, just to boost me up. because they do give a overall good damage boost, and that's all I'm abusing it for. Because basically when they're shadowed, they take additional damage from you, multiplicative. So that's literally all I'm using it for. I do not care about the explosion. Although some people do use it for the explosion, I'm just like, nah. What really helps me up my damage is oh, I can just teleport. Is the twisting blades, and of course the look at this level 64 rogue. Did you see the difference in our damage? Like, unless it was me stabbing him, he was dealing nothing. Okay, and I'm level 47. So this is what I mean. Like, gear, like, we both have the same build. You can see him using the same thing I'm doing, but why is he doing so much less? Gear, stats, and knowledge, you know? Turn on your advanced tooltips compare, Hankit. So if you haven't turned it on yet, please make sure you do, guys. Go to options, go to gameplay, turn on advanced tooltip compare and advanced tooltip information. This way, when you actually take a look at stats, right, they will have either the X or the plus. So mixed shadow imbuement, enemies infected by the shadow imbuement will take increased non-physical damage from you for 8 seconds. So it's very useful when you've shadow imbued your daggers, because then the daggers will count as non-physical damage, you see? So this is what I use, because it's multiplicative damage. I use it to absolutely rip and tear. Like, it won't help your normal attacks, keep that in mind, but your attacks while shadow imbued will have that multiplicative damage, which is really, really good. Really, really good. And that's what I like. So basically by stacking that on, I get an extra 12% damage free, which means that it's really good for me to chop down elites. Oh. So although people use the shadow imbuement for like horde clear, I do it different, because I'm just like, you know what? I will use it for damage. Why? Because I'm crazy like that. You know? So yeah. You just really need to have good affixes, most likely. You know? Either affix, like critical damage and vulnerable, are both in their own brackets, so increasing both of those is a multiplier effect. But of course, don't neglect your base damage. Base damage is also very good. So as like ideally for stats wise, right? I want to have plus crit, plus vul, and plus crit, plus vul, and plus what you call it? Crowd control. That is the ideal set for me. And if I have a bonus on top of that, so for example, if I've got an extra, then I would usually take like more crit or shadow damage or something like that. Because whatever you increase the base by, you can use to increase like the multiplier, you know? So that's basically what I do. Vulnerable damage is good, but just don't forget that it is just one bucket. You need to have, the more damage buckets you have, the better. Sorry, Pen. Was that meant for this chat? Because I'm confused. Was that meant for this chat or a different chat? But just to also, well, on topic, just in case it was meant for this chat. No. I picked Shadow Imbuement, not Poison Imbuement. So for me, the Shadow Imbuement is just an extra multiplicative on top. But when it comes to the Exploit Glyph, the Exploit Glyph is different for the Barbarian and Druid, and I think the Rogue's one is different as well. The Rogue's one should be similar to the Necromancer, but you innate. Either way, you inflict vulnerable innate, so Exploit Glyph should be your first glyph for the Rogue, because it's so good either way. Like, it's just such a nice booster, because like it's boosting another bucket. Yeah. But yes, if you're talking about the multiplicative from like the Shadow Imbuement, that's just because it's an like it counts as an outside bracket again. So it's just another multiplier that you want to have in there because it's another bracket. So it's really good for anti-elite. But because it only applies to non-physical damage, then enemies affected by the Shadow Imbuement are only affected by your shadow-based like Twisting Blades. But you can use it twice. So, you know, it's usually a death sentence for most elites, yeah, which is what I really like about it. Compared to the other imbues, it's just purely for elite killing. Like I said, I know people use it for wave clear, but I don't. I just don't care. I use it only for elites, just to, like, pop them faster. Because I guess I am, after playing the Barb, I am so panicky about elites because once you get to World Tier 4, if you don't, like, run a perfect loadout and stuff like that, and you're fighting, I mean, obviously above your level, which you should be, oh man, they get so crazy. Like, there's like especially the elites with suppressor and stuff like that, they are a death sentence for my druid because my druid is like all range. So it gets so annoying to deal with that. So I just come up with ways that I can like literally snick an elite instantaneously, like as fast as I humanly possibly can. So when I saw that the rogue had this, I was like, you know what? This is a must-have for me because if I cannot murder that freaking elite in seconds, then I'm doing my job wrong. You know? That was my train of thought with that. But anyway, this build will come out today, so if anybody wants to copy it, they can. But it'll only come up for mid game. The late game build will be done once I actually reach there. Once I experiment with Paragon paths and stuff, which should hopefully be tomorrow. I seem to be doing okay in the open world. Not too bad. Could be a lot worse. I can't wait to really hit Hell Tides on the rogue. Fun stuff. Yeah. Those damage or like the damage resistance aura creatures. Oh my god, they are freaking trash in World Tier 3. I hate them so much. Dealing with them constantly is like what I do. Like if I see them in a force, I will even ignore you. I mean, you have to anyway because otherwise you can't kill the elite. I'll ignore the elite, go teleport right to them, smash them, then smash the elite. But thankfully they'll just die if you use regular blades. Even for elites, you don't really need the hardcore Twisting Blades. But this poor rogue desperately needs DRs right now. If I could get enough DR on this, I'd be very happy. But my rogue does not have that. He doth not have the DR. Damage over time, close enemies. Yeah, you know what? Until I get a better sword, I'll use that. This bow has so much DPS. Hey, going good, bravo. Almost done with stream, gonna eat lunch soon, but just messing around with my rogue. Enjoying a little bit of, you know, killing and blood spilling. Just waiting to get the right sacred equipment and then boom. I am off on a whirlwind adventure. I have no idea. Whatever mom cooked. So we shall see. These elites are about 6 levels higher than me. They still won't last. Like, because the damage is just so high when you run this type of build. I hope it is awesome too, and I think it will be, so I'm not too concerned. Whoop. There we go. It's like Rogue is basically a sorcerer, but with like a blade sorcerer, you know? You are a blade using sorcerer. Because you have the same skill set. You have like a teleport and all that. The rogue is much more fulfilling because you don't have to run 4 defensive skills to survive. Biggest downside of the sword. I need 4 defensive skills to survive. Yep. I cannot carry additional murmuring obols. This is heresy. This is heresy, I tell you. Actually, if I'm surviving well enough, forget it, I'll go precision imbuement. Okay. Back to tune! Smoking X Biscotti. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy a good biscotti on me. I'm going to try something wild, guys. Let me see. Let me see if I'm looking for a barbarian aspect. Let's go on Fit Mommy. If I'm looking for a barbarian aspect and I want to get Ancestral Echoes, no, Ancestral Force. What is the most optimal to gamble for? Gloves. Let's go. Let's try. I want to see if this will work. Oh, don't worry. Like I said, I'll shoot my video and show you my build later anyway. So it's all good.
Fate smiles.
Let's try more glyphs. Wow, didn't get it. It had the best chance, but no! Failure! Massive failure. I'll just extract the basic attack speed skill for the rogue. The rest I will crush. And then sell, because I'm despo for cash. Extract. Let's chuck this in my stash for the rogue. Oh, I want this one. Ancestral Force, just in case I get a better amulet soon.
All the crying and worry of Ghoul-Run survivors is scaring off buyers.
Let's have some compassion.
I swear, that lady sounds like Kiriko. Accelerating aspect. Critical strikes with core skills increase attack speed by 25% for 3 seconds. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is literally trashed here. Do not use that one. It is a newbie trap. A lot of people get sucked in by that. I'm going to tell you straight up, okay? It is a newbie trap. It is a newbie trap because you do not... The only time you need attack speed is on your basic skill. Because the rogue makes better use of edge masters, which actually increases your overall DPS. Do not sleep on that because it's multiplicative damage. Don't ever use accelerating aspect. You can use Shadow Slicer in its place and gain more value from that because the increased attack speed is not going to help you. Inner Sight is also really bad. Unless you are taking on Uber Lilith. That's the only time you would use Inner Sight. Which, fair enough. But technically speaking, you can get by with just the basic attack speed rapid, assuming it's 30%. But yeah, I would not touch accelerating unless I was taking on Uber Lilith. For the most part, you should be using your combos instead, together with Edge Masters to get the best possible DPS to get the best possible burst DPS, because this is how you burst down elites in seconds. At least that's what I do. Okay, if you do something different, then up to you. But yeah, this is basically how I fight when everybody's 10, 14, 15 levels above me. That is where you are absolutely wrong, Hankit, and I'll happily prove you wrong. Because combo points are the best choice. And I can absolutely guarantee it. If they're not cutting it past 50, your build is wrong. And again, like I said, tomorrow, I'll happily prove it. I will happily fight way above my level. Because That's what all builds should do. If your build is working correctly, it should be fighting in World Tier 3, 8 levels above you. Of course, that is after you get all your damage reductions. But in World Tier 4, you have to go up to 14 levels above you, comfortably. This is because the final few Nightmare dungeons, I think, are what, 30, 40 levels above you? So you have to be comfortable way, way above your level. Like I said, I can happily prove it live on stream, easy. Like, I'm not even worried. Because my builds are perfectly theory crafted. Pretty much everybody can do that, Hankit. So, it's not special. It's normal. But, like I said, it depends also on efficiency. So, if you are, like, just as an example, if I'm completely solo and I'm running right, I can enter World Tier 4 early, but I usually will not. Because doing so is not helpful to you. The efficiency of farming is low. You would want to get the efficiency of farming as high as possible. So I usually will, like, if I can handle 10 levels above me, which most characters can, T3, right? You can easily drop it down about 3 levels for efficient farming. So yeah. Also, don't go too far above because you're wasting time. If your kill speed is slow, you're wasting time. Your kill speed should be balanced together with how far above you are. Like, my barbarian can kill 15 levels above me. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go farm there because it's literally useless versus my kill speed. I can survive, but I'm not killing efficiently. So for efficient killing, I'm usually hanging around 10, 9 levels right now until I get full ancestral gear. Then probably I'll tune that up to about 13, 14. Roughly. But anyway, you'll see that all tonight. For now, though, I'm gonna go have lunch. Thank you guys very much. I will see you guys tonight, where I will be playing my barb and my druid, more or less. So, thank you all very much, and I will catch you all this evening. Appreciate all those that kept the sound on, all right? Keep it strong.